What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Arabesque, and we're returning for another song from 1982. Thank you again to Chafic. And the next song is The End of the Show, which is the kind of phrase that feels like it could function on multiple levels, like taken most immediately or literally the idea of the last song of a concert or the last song before the venue closes down and people go home. But by extension, and as a metaphor, it could be the end of a relationship or the end of a dynamic between the narrator and another person, the end of some situation that has existed for a while up until now. And in that regard, whether more literally or figuratively, it feels like a send-off, like a final good night before the conclusion of whatever has been happening. So I'll see what I can catch on a first listen. This is Arabesque. The tune is The End of the Show. It's from 1982, and away we go. sweet and fun, and I'm inclined to interpret almost entirely literally. I don't think that's a metaphor for a relationship. It really feels like they're literally talking to their musical audience, and surely when they played live, this was the final tune of the night. I mean, like, how do you come back out, or how do you continue a set if this song is in the playlist, like, after it? It just feels like this has to be the final tune. And again, like, saying that, like, we really felt at home tonight, we hope you enjoyed the show tonight. Again, like, I guess you could take some of the lines as a metaphor, but yeah, to me, it read like this is more or less Arabesque talking to their fans, and particularly in a live context. Now, you put it on the end of a record, and it also makes sense as the final tune of an album, but definitely it feels like this is a song made for live performances and made to, give back to the fans, to thank the fans for being there and for enjoying their concert. I do think we hear more than one of the ladies on lead vocals. I think the lead vocal shifted like halfway through. And yeah, like, sonically, I don't know, would you call it a ballad? I mean, it's not like a dance floor tune. It's certainly not a disco track. It's not a rock song. It just kind of has this, like, sweet sing-along, kind of mellow vibe to it. I suppose, like, ballad might not be the right word, but yeah, definitely not one of their dance floor numbers and not one of their guitar-heavy, like, rock-type songs. So yeah, just in a sweet kind of sing-along sort of style or flavor, if you will. And yeah, I enjoy, there's a string flourish. I like in particular how right after that string flourish, right as it's leading into the chorus, it kind of staggers the percussion. The percussion, like, slows down for a second, and then it kicks into the next measure of the chorus. So a very particular sounding rhythmic transition into the chorus. And yeah, just a sweet and fun tune. Again, I feel like fun is the name of the game when it comes to their catalog. It's like, their music isn't like, super arty, like, Kate Bush or an artist like that. It's not like, electronic sounding in the way that, like, a lot of, like, early 80s groups or artists that I'm going through, like, Gary Newman or, early Depeche Mode and so on, where it's like, it's very electronic synth keyboard soundy. It just feels like Arabesque, they're in some more traditional style genres, although, I don't know, would you call disco traditional? But yeah, like pop and rock and, dance, but on a broader, like, approach to it. And this one, again, it feels like it's a direct nod to the audience and would work oh so well as the final tune of one of their concerts. So let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.